All right, welcome to the Mind Over Matter podcast. We got episode 59, little intro here. Excited to be back. It's been a little while. Got Kevin back on the show. Missed him last episode. Uh, this week we got Matthew Priest. And he owned a gym for quite a bit, 9 years, and works in the fitness industry and is helping veterans get their life back through fitness. So we'll be diving into that, diving into the mental health that goes along with it, and going over his business. So stay tuned. We will catch you on the other side. All right, what is up? It's good to be back. It's been a while. The holidays took us away. Kevin has been a little sick, a little under the weather.
Yeah, if I sound a little different, I had like an infection in essentially my whole body.
He had COVID.
I've been doing mad lines of antibiotics, so we should be doing pretty good now.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Matt, man? How you been?
Good. I appreciate you guys having me, and I'm excited, man. It's a cool vibe here.
Hey, here we go.
How we doing chilling, today? We're chilling.
Got a better throat today.
Yo, no, I was.
We
were gonna do this show yesterday, and that was the first day that I was kind of getting better. And I'm like, we talked, I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, this dude was barely moving. Hey, but he still reviewed my last essay for federal government, so still pulling in that NCO leadership role.
Yeah, I couldn't talk, but I could type still. So
we'll see how that goes. But yeah, pro tip: if you're in school, just get someone else to read your essay. Just one person, anybody. Hey, read this essay. The different perspective they have on it versus you is incredible. It blows my mind because each time I'm writing, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. And Kevin reads it and he's like, bro, I rephrased the first, second, and third paragraph for you. I'm like, those are the only paragraphs I have.
And when you're helping someone, don't be like, yeah, this shit's terrible, bro. This shit sucks. It's good, but it could be better, man. That's what we're here to do, help each other out.
Yes, sir. But Matt, man, you want to go into your background a little bit? You say you're from Nebraska. We don't have many Nebraskans on here.
I think we've ever had someone from Nebraska.
Yeah.
Just go in how you grew up and all that, how you ended up in the Marines, and then a little Marines backstory.
Yeah, for sure. So currently not in Nebraska, in Atlanta right now, but I was born in Colombia, South America. Grew up in Nebraska pretty much. Joined the Marines like pretty much right after high school. I actually joined with my buddy. We did like that buddy program, so got a lot of fun stories behind that. We were basically just laughing at each other the whole boot camp cycle. So, that was 2004. So got out in 2008, and that's kind of when I started my fitness business.
You with a buddy program? I've only ever heard about that. Is that like you go to boot camp together and the whole time, bro? Trevor, could you imagine us right now, dude?
I wouldn't have made it through, bro. There's no way.
Oh my god.
No, it's bad, especially like Marine boot. Well, I'm sure it's like that in the Army too, but you obviously like can't laugh, can't smile, you can't do anything. It's like when your buddy's getting his ass fucking handed to him by drill instructor, and you're just like sitting there trying not to fucking bust up.
Yo, yeah, is it not you laughing at everything, bro?
I already got in trouble for laughing every fucking day. Imagine if I like knew somebody there with me, that'd been a mess.
I would lose my bearings, bro.
Yeah. What made you want to join your bearings? What made you want to join?
To be honest, it was like I didn't like school, so I was like, well, I did like one semester of school and like failed like 2 out of 3 classes. It was like, yeah, this probably ain't for me. Yeah,
same here.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, I got one of them, but yeah. So I was like, what do I want to do? I wanted to travel. I wanted to experience life outside of Nebraska for sure. So. I think that was really it. I was just kind of hanging around, and my buddy was doing the same thing, and his brothers were Marines. Because it's funny, because I was actually like, yeah, I think he's like, we were talking about joining the military. I was like, let's just join the Army, He's like, fuck no, man, I can't join the army. He's like, my brothers and my dad are Marines. He's like, they'll fucking kill me. So I was like, all right, I'll do that with you. Like, just fuck whatever.
It's interesting because the Marines is the only one that really does that. Like, I love the Army, don't regret anything. Enjoyed my time there, enjoyed the people there, but I wouldn't be like, my kid's got to join the Army. Join whichever one you want.
I told my cousin to join the Air Force, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So Marines is like the only one.
Yeah. And from his point of view, like, he fucking just had all brothers, and his dad was like kind of a hard ass too. So it's like, I mean, like, if it's my daughter and she's smart enough and just like has a skill, I'd probably tell her to do the Air Force too. Cause like, I don't want you going over to Iraq and fucking, manning the fucking turret and shit. Like,
that's the same shit I said. I'm like, no, you're too smart for the Army.
Yeah,
Go to the Air Force.
Yeah, and we're fucking just Marines. You already know the story. We're a fucking box of rocks and shit. So it's like, let's just go fucking out there and get trigger happy and try to fuck something up.
Yeah, not go to college.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck this.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
I'm done reading books. I want to go shoot shit.
Yeah.
Was that a good time to be a trigger happy Marine back in 2004 to 2008?
Honestly, it wasn't, man. Like,
really?
Yeah. By the time we got to Iraq, well, at least the deployment that I got to, we were like security for EOD. So we got it, like, we got in a little bit of shit, but it was never enough to be able to like just go ham on and just like let off some shit, So it was kind of like anticlimactic, if you will, like as far as like the combat. Like, I still got my combat action tour, all that, all good, but it's like, I pictured it like we're going down, we're fucking kicking down doors, all that shit, and I think we had missed that wave because it was like 2006, 2007 by the time I actually got to Iraq, or like our unit just, I was attached to artillery unit, so we were still doing like combat MOSs, but it wasn't like we were the grunts going in to do that specific type of thing. So it was lackluster. Like, I kind of wish I did more, but it's also like part of you is glad you didn't too. Have people that have to deal with that shit when they get back. It's like, I got PTSD too, but it's like probably nothing compared to some of these fucking guys.
Yeah, see, I'm in the same boat. When I think about PTSD, I downplayed mine a lot. Like, I'm like, I don't got that. Like, I didn't have to.
No, you don't wake up in the middle of the night screaming, dude.
I'm fine. But then, like, I don't know. I just fidget or do whatever the fuck when something happens. I'm like, all right, maybe I got a little. But I used to downplay it a lot just because, like, I know people that went overseas, did the bullshit. Like, even Kev, like the people we worked alongside with. Like, we're working alongside Rangers and shit. I'm gonna say I got PTSD. Like, these dudes are going in caves and shit.
I'm saying, dude, it's like you don't feel worthy of it almost.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Did you ever watch that? I think it was a Vice documentary, but they interviewed a bunch of Marines when they were like first got to combat, and then again like 10 years later after they got out.
Yeah,
you saw it, Trev, the video with this guy's like, yeah, I'm 19, I'm a combat veteran. That's the coolest shit I could ever say. And then 10 years later, he's like, yeah, that's kind of shitty now. I wish I wasn't.
I'm writing that down. What's it called? I want to watch.
Oh, shit. We'll find it, man. We'll link it down below. But I remember watching that. I'm thinking, I thought the same thing. And I'm like, bro, I'm 19. I seen combat, bro. I'm the shit. And now I'm like, I kind of wish I didn't have to.
Yeah, yeah. So it sounds fucking cooler than it really is. And I mean, like you said, like, you don't feel like you have that shit, especially if you weren't like fucking like I talked about kicking down doors and taking fucking names and shit. But like, yeah, I was told by a therapist that if you ever felt like in fear for your life, just even one time in your whole life, like, you have PTSD.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause we'll be like, we only like are exposed to PTSD from the movies. So we think it's like us freaking the fuck out or something. But how long did it take us to not wear headphones in the stores when we came back from overseas, Trevor? Like 2 years?
Yeah, no, it took me a while. I still just put one in because I don't want to deal with everyone around me.
Yeah, Took me like years, bro. I'd blast it whenever I'd go out in public, bro. But like we didn't think about that. That was just like,
Yeah. You
okay.
didn't consider that PTSD. I remember when I first got back, I was driving around with my girlfriend, and fucking anytime there was like a piece of trash on the road or like a pothole, I'd like go to like push her wheel to like swerve it and shit, because we just got so used to fucking doing that shit. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I look back, like at the time I didn't think it was anything. She's like, this is fucking weird, and I never thought anything about it. But now I look back, I'm like, yeah, I was fucking definitely like kind of fucked up when I got back. Like I'm not like that anymore, but it's like you see how like it can turn into other shit.
Yeah, no, like Kevin was saying though, it's crazy because the first thing I wanted to do when I got to my unit was deploy.
Oh, everyone.
Like, dude, like everybody's like, dude, give me as many deployments as possible.
Give me that.
And now I'm 2 years out. I'm like, dude, fuck those deployments. Like, I'll never go back.
Yeah, and the Marines, they fucking brainwash you. Like when you go to combat school, they're like, who wants to be the first one with the first confirmed kill on their block? And everybody's like, yeah. Like at first, everybody's like, oh, like, yes, I do. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking ask you again. Who wants to be the first one with the confirmed kill? And everybody's like, yeah, like going nuts and shit. Fucking just crazy, like looking back at it.
You think in a way they kind of have to do that though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're like, yeah. Because the thing is like, you can't fucking half step it, right? Because if you go fucking half step it, you're fucked either way. So it's like they want you just fucking lean and mean and fucking ready to just do what you gotta do.
Yeah, they kind of, you have to be that rabid dog almost. Like that's what the job is. It's just,
yeah.
Once you get out and you got to reconcile all that, man, it's like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, dude. They gear you up. You're like ready to go shoot shit and kill shit and be the guy for America, and then you get out and you don't gotta do a damn thing.
Yeah,
you can fucking sit at home all day if you wanted to.
Right.
And it's such a quick transition. Like even coming back from overseas, dude, like you're back home in like 2 days. You're back at work in 3. Yeah. So it's like you really don't have a time to process things
or even change your mindset. Now that I think about it, not even process things. It's changing back to, all right, I'm back in America now. Like, because it's completely different over there, and it's a completely different mindset you have to be in. It took me, I mean, shoot, it took at least like 2 months to get back into the mindset that I'm in America and everything's fine. And then in 6 months, I got to deploy again.
Yeah, got your ass.
Yeah.
How many deployments did you do?
I only did 2.
Okay, that's 2.
Yeah. I got. It's only 80 days each because we were special ops for Army, so we did helicopter engines.
Yes. And so when we would deploy, we would swap out 1 for 1. So Trev's overseas, I go over to replace him, and he comes home. So we're not going out as a whole outfit, but like our deployments are shorter, but they're a lot more frequent.
Yeah, our deployment was pretty short too, like compared to, I know some of you Army guys are there for like a whole fucking year. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, I was done after like 5 months. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. I can imagine like just going home for 2 weeks and then coming, because I think they get like that short little fucking libo for like 2 weeks, but then coming right back to the sandbox for another 6 months. I didn't know how people did that shit.
Oh, where they come on leave from deployment. Dude.
Yeah.
No, I didn't really think about that, but I've heard stories now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, could you imagine that, bro? Being overseas, coming back for 2 weeks, about face your ass right on back, dude.
Right.
It was. I mean, it wasn't as bad, but even doing that for basic training, like getting out of basic, going home for a week, and then going back to school, I'm like, fuck, dude, this like.
When I was in AIT, dude, like I joined in July, so I was like halfway through AIT, like our job training for Christmas. And I remember being at home like the day out before I was supposed to come back, like looking up the penalty for going AWOL. Literally, bro, thinking about going AWOL. I'm like, bro, I don't want to go back. And that was just a fucking AIT.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, now you're going back to Iraq, boy. Get back on the boat.
No, yeah, bro. I'd rather just stay over there. Who cares?
Yeah. I think we all think about that. Like, what would happen if I just didn't fucking come back?
Oh yeah, dude.
Then you get out and you're like, what would happen if I rejoined?
That's even worse. Like the moment I think about going back, I'm like, yeah, my fucking body would like break right now.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the only thing I think about is like my knees and back wouldn't be able to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of guys being deployed like Slabro. He was like one of our bosses during like the 2003, 2004 timeframe. He was overseas for like 15 months, I think he said.
Yeah. What the
Like
what,
over a year?
Yeah.
No, dude.
way.
It's fucking
No
crazy.
way.
Like, granted, they probably come back with a good stack of cash, but it's just like Jesus Christ. I couldn't
But
do it.
fuck. And then yeah, like a lot of the guys, they're not doing things all day, every day.
Mhm.
It's like I'd rather be doing shit. Like we were there for not that long compared to everyone else. We were doing shit every day.
I had something to do for like at least 2 hours a day. I had something to do. But the other 16, dude, it was like fucking go watch Netflix or something.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was over there when COVID happened. Like I left in the beginning of 2020.
Oh yeah,
Damn,
dude.
really? You
Yes.
just- fuck.
And like
Yeah.
I was supposed to come home, and then like that week they shut down fucking every plane on planet Earth.
Oh hell no.
And and I'm just stuck out there until June, just doing the chest pat. Like no one's flying. We can't get parts. Just stuck. I'm like, bro, this is miserable. I'd rather be
You're
doing
worried like, fuck, I might be here forever.
literally, dude. I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna
Exactly.
come home.
No, dude. Over there during COVID was crazy because I was over there. I went on leave before I deployed, and it was February 2020. So it was just kicking off to the point where like they were shutting shit down. And I was like, dude, I'm off leave tomorrow. My plane is today. I'm supposed to deploy in 3 days.
No,
And I won't even be able to fly back to Clarksville. Like I can't even fly back to Tennessee.
You're about
I
to
was
be
supposed
AWOL.
to deploy. Yeah, bro. I'm like,
You better put your rucksack on and forward march.
yeah, no. I looked to my parents. I'm like, dude, if the planes are down, I might not have to go to Iraq. Like this could be pretty cool. And then they quarantined my ass for 2 weeks and sent my ass over there. Like,
Bro. And then they closed the gyms on the base we were at. And this
Nice.
was not like a giant fucking like Kandahar or something. We were at a very small post. Like no one's coming in or out of there. And I'm like, okay, you closed down our gyms. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
got no parts, got no objectives because we have no parts, and I got no gym. You just want me to stare at the wall all day.
Naturally, I did a bunch of cough syrup, bro. Like I said it before. That's all. What else was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
If they weren't doing that, I don't know what the hell people were doing out there, bro. But
You were just fucking fucked up on the cough syrup.
yeah, because I could get it at the PX. It was those triple C's that you could get at
Oh
Walmart.
yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, and I just ripped fucking 16 of those and have my music in and play fucking Mario Kart all day.
What's the deal with those triple C's? My buddy actually put me onto that shit. Like, I don't know if I should be admitting this shit, but
We can edit it out, maybe.
yeah. No, we fucking did it. And we're like in the fucking it was when I was in the Marines. This was like 2006, 2007. We just sat in the room and watched this fucking weird ass movie. And it was like a trip or something. It was like I've never fucking heard of it. He used to do it all the time. He was from Arkansas.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It felt like a static television is how I describe it.
Really? Yeah.
But you don't move, like you walk like a robot.
Yeah.
You walk really stiff. You can't talk. It's good for sitting there and watching something. That's
I
it.
might have
that's
to
what
try
we
this
did.
shit, dude.
We never left the fucking dorm room, but I just remember feeling fucking just like it was almost like you're tripping on shrooms or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but if you do too much of it, your prostate swells up a ton and you can't pee. Like literally, dude, I could not piss
Damn.
when I was on it. So
What is
don't
it?
do cough syrup, kids. Don't do cough syrup.
I'm gonna try it.
Why that specifically? I just remember him saying, "Oh, they have these. We call them triple C's, man." And he's like, "You just take a shitload." And I look back, I'm like, "That's fucking retarded." It's like they're fucking purposely overdosing on fucking this shit. And
I'll tell you why. The only reason was because I could get it at the PX there.
if I'm there, if I'm in Iraq and I got nothing else to do, I would have fucking did it. Like I'd probably do it right now.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
'cause it's-
Thank you.
But it's just always made me curious. I'm like, first of all, who the fuck figured this shit out? Like, it had to be somebody like trying to like commit suicide or something. Like, let me just take all these. And just why is it like just a specific brand and this specific pills that do that? I always wondered that.
No, I don't know. But because like I have a really addictive personality, right?
Mhm.
And like if a little bit it feels good, let me try some more. I'm gonna feel better.
Yeah.
And with that shit, you're taking probably 500 milligrams is what I got up to per day, and that is 16 of those pills. So it's just too easy, to take
Yeah.
7 of them. Okay, that feels good for a few days. I'll take 8 now, and then I'll take 9. You can't overdose on them. It's
That's crazy.
it's too easy to abuse, I'll say.
Yeah.
Like I'd go up there and I'd buy 3 boxes of cough syrup pills, and
Yeah.
I
got the Haji over there is just like, what the fuck's this dude doing?
Yeah, I was the first time I did it. I was like, when I went from 2 boxes to 3 boxes, so I'd be good for 2 days. And I put them on the counter. I'm like, oh, this dude's gonna catch me or some shit, bro. I'm about to be hurting. But then I'm like, no, he's probably doing the same shit. They're stuck out here with us, dude. Yeah. But yeah, they never said anything. I probably could have bought 10 boxes of this shit, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
trying to make their money, dude.
yeah, no. They'll fuck you up though after a while. Yeah, you can't pee, you can't come, you can't. You're pretty incoherent too when you're on them, bro.
What's the longest days you ever did it like in a row?
Oh God, 2 months.
2 months in a row, God.
Every single day, dude. Yes.
Dude was dang. COVID
But
really fucked this dude up.
Maybe imagine that though, bro. You're so helpless. You cannot do anything about the situation, bro. Like the world is ending back. The world's ending back at home. Like my wife has asthma, so I'm figuring she's gonna die any day now, and I'm stuck 8 hours away, and I can't do shit about it. Don't know when I'm coming home. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, though, when you first said that, like the first thing that popped in my mind is like, I wonder if I'm gonna die here because we don't know anything about COVID at that time. We don't know like when the world's gonna open back up. You didn't know if you're gonna be there for a fucking week or a fucking 10 years. It's like
No.
that would freak me out too.
On top of a mortar being able to just come land on my head at any day.
You're already in a combat zone. Like, Jesus,
oh man,
that's probably the worst fucking place.
I'm like, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I got life insurance. Man, whatever.
Dude, I was over there for the Floyd riots, and I'm like
Ooh.
scrolling Instagram, seeing everything on fire, and thinking to myself, like, maybe I am safer over here. I had no idea what's going on. Like, I wasn't able to look at my hometown. I wasn't able to look anywhere. All I saw everywhere was shit on fire. And I'm like, is this what I'm coming back
on
to? Like,
fire.
Yeah,
on
like
fire.
America's just gonna be burning when I get back. I'm over here trying to save America, and we're just burning it ourselves. Like, what the fuck?
Bring America over here, bro.
What the fuck am I over here? They're doing this shit.
Yeah. I try to be open about that kind of stuff, though. I think that's a big issue. Is we're not open about our struggles, like with drugs and
infidelity
and stuff.
Drugs. I think drugs is probably the biggest problem veterans have.
Yeah.
It's probably because, all right, so I'm 18. I've been told by my parents not to do drugs ever. I get in the army. I get fucked up. I can't do drugs while I'm fucked up because piss test. And then I get out and every drug is available to me. And no one telling me not to because I'm 25 now. My parents can't tell me no.
Yeah. Not to mention you probably drank like a fish while you were in the army.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So throw that shit on top of there, dude. You're out. This is new untreaded waters. Let me try everything.
Like, oh, there's more than just alcohol out here.
Weren't we talking about that? Whether who drank more, if we could calculate it, who drank more in Trev, you or I?
Yeah. It'd be a close race.
Yeah, it'd be close, bro. But that's all. That's the only outlet we give our service members is alcohol. And it's like, bro, no wonder they're constantly getting into fights.
Well, yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. Then you get out and you don't have to just use alcohol. You're like, dude, alcohol was great, but I got weed. It's pretty fucking cool. I got this LSD. I could just go buy LSD right now.
And then you smoke that first joint and you're like, dude, if we could do this in the military, bro.
Yeah. Well, the other one is pain pills.
Oh yeah,
man. Who was that we had on the show that got addicted to those, bro?
I knew a lot of cats that were getting addicted to that, and so I had actually hurt my back in Iraq, and I I went to Bethesda, Maryland they had a naval hospital out there. And all those guys out there were fucking addicted to pain pills, and they never got piss tested because they would get prescribed pain pills or prescribed other things, and it didn't make sense to piss test them. But I just remember them; they all had fucking some, and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is bad. Like these guys are not even out yet, and they're already addicted to pain pills.
Oh, dude, it's so awful, dude. Because like then they get out, they can't get their pills, then they start shooting dope, and it's like, bro, no one starts with heroin.
Yeah.
That was Sean Lowry, Kev.
Yes,
episode
dude.
38.
Shout out to Sean
Dude
Lowry.
was prescribed pills while he was in, gets out, they won't give him his pills anymore, gets addicted to heroin, finally gets off heroin for a couple of years, gets back on it, and then tries meth for the first time, and he's like, dude, there's no fucking way I could keep doing this. I gotta fix this shit. But dude, it's easily our biggest problem, drugs. It leads directly to suicide. You end up homeless, suicide.
Yep.
It's too easy. No.
I don't understand why, man. Because when I got out, they were fucking shipping me Percocets in the mail and shit. Like,
what?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I bottle of fucking Percocet, and I would take like half of them, but then I'd sell the other half because it was like, fuck, I don't, I was like,
oh, for pharma grade perks, man. Whoo, boy. But like, okay, they send you them shits in the mail, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, they just come in a package in the mail like once a month. I was like, fuck, this is great.
Yeah, this is
like,
awesome.
shit, this is awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really know the other solution though. Like, they fuck us up. They're liable because we're all fucked up. Like,
well, I think they're getting better about it too. Because like after a while, they quit sending me the mail. Like, yeah, we're gonna start we're gonna start like being a little bit more strict on this. Like, yeah, no shit, you fucking think like I was complaining, but it's like, yeah, this doesn't seem like a good fucking idea to like give all these veterans these fucking pills in the mail without really doing follow-ups, nothing like that. So I think they're getting better at like, I mean, it seems fucking obvious now, but it's like, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot they can do, especially like, they got like a nutritionist at the VA now. They got, hopefully getting more veterans like active and stuff like that. So I think that's helping, but it's still my biggest problem with the VA is like, it's just a government run facility. So there's no like, obviously like, I own my own business and stuff, and I see like the benefits of having like competition. So if the VA doesn't have any competition, it's like you're either fucking coming to us or you're just getting fucked.
Or you can turn to heroin, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when you have no competition, it doesn't incentivize you to make things better, right? Because nobody's fucking like, it's just funded by the government. So it's not like the customers are going to go anywhere else, which some vets do. Some like have a decent job and they get other benefits because they don't want to deal with the VA bullshit. But yeah, that's why government taking over shit like that is not a good idea in my opinion, because it's like, yeah, when you don't have any competition, it's like you're just going to give shitty service and there's no repercussions for it.
And the government's just bad at shit. Like whenever I hear people say we need government health care in the US, like we have that and it sucks camel dick.
Exactly.
Like, the government is not good at running shit, dude.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. No, private VA, that's a good idea, actually.
I mean,
I don't know how you could go about it, but
there are cities that have privatized the DMV, I think, or like the TSA.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, TSA's got they got, what's it called? The other company you can use now, isn't it called Air or something like that?
Oh man, I haven't heard about that, to be honest.
Yeah, you just pay like $100 a month, and it's like it's faster than TSA. You gotta obviously pay for it, but it's like it's better. I forgot what it's called. Like you see it all the time when you fly.
The pre-check thing?
No,
that's TSA.
Oh.
Yeah, that's TSA still.
No, I'd pay for that, dude. The TSA is so horrible.
Yeah, TSA.
Like if you've seen like where they'll audit them, I guess, when they'll try and sneak shit through.
No,
they miss a ton of shit, dude. Oh, bro, I walked through the airport one time in the Army with a water bottle like this big, way over the 3-ounce limit in my hand the whole time because I forgot about it, and I got to the gate, and I'm like, bro, this thing could have been full of whatever I wanted, dude. They're bad at what they do.
They're scam. I think it's clear is what you're talking about.
Clear, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Clear, yeah. There's
Clear, dude? Hell yeah.
Yeah, pro tip. If you have the Amex Platinum, you get clear for free. So in the Amex Platinum, you get for free if you're military. So you could get it for free. Yeah.
Fuck, I did not know that. I'm gonna write
Yeah, they
that.
waived the annual fee, I think. But like, no, I don't, because like with my not urgent care, you know, but like when I was sick and I needed antibiotics, I've been using these telehealth doctor's appointments, right?
Mhm.
Where it's like I swear to God, like a minute and a half Zoom call with the doctor. You pay $50, you get a Zoom call, and they ship your prescription right to Walgreens, bro.
Dude, that's pretty much, that seems so easy. That's pretty much how you get a green card or a medical marijuana card here. You hop on, you pay $70 for a fucking appointment. You tell them, hey, I was in the army. And they're like, all right, your card's on the way. And that's it.
Damn.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, my other option is to wait however long to get an appointment at the VA or to deal with them paying for urgent care. Both of those are either going to take forever or they're going to be a gigantic pain in the ass. I'd rather pay $50 and then $20 for my prescription, bro.
Privatized healthcare. Right.
Privatized
there.
healthcare, bro.
You chose private over VA.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. Hello.
I've been doing that for a while. I go therapy outside of the VA. I go to mental therapy and physical therapy outside of the VA. I just private pay. I need to get insurance. I don't have any.
I don't.
You don't do the private therapy through the VA?
Dude, there's like a fucking 6-month waiting list.
Oh!
Yeah, I was going through like some mental shit. And I called them up and I'm like, I need to see a therapist, you know, and they're like, oh, we got to do a telehealth visit or whatever. I got on the line with this lady and she's like, yeah, unfortunately, it's like, you know, because I'm in Atlanta. There's 1 million veterans in Atlanta. So I have to go 40 minutes to go to the nearest VA. And I'm like, obviously, I'm not going to set up appointments to go there. So for mental therapy, like once a week, because it's just like way too fucking far. And so I'm trying to get something outside in town, you know, the private shit. They're like, yeah, there's a 6-month waiting list for that. I'm like, man, I fucking got problems right now. Like, what the fuck?
You'd be lucky to see 6 hours, bro.
Yeah. No, like I said to you, bro, that's why we started the podcast, because I was in the same boat. I'm like, I call him like, hey, I need a therapist. Like, all right, well, we got an appointment in 2 months. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
in 2 months.
I need like someone to talk to now. Like, call the suicide hotline. I need to talk to you now.
It's like you're not I'm sorry, Trey. Go ahead, bro.
It's the VA Community Care Network is what I go through to do the private therapy.
Yeah.
That's anybody listening that needs to switch private, because now I could do once a week, I could do twice a week, I could do and then the VA just pays the bill.
It's where the VA sends you to a private place.
Yeah.
What it does.
And I'm not, me and Coltrane, he came on the podcast, our good buddy, he's doing it as well. But that's awesome.
You still got to jump through all the VA hoops to get that, though, right?
Yeah, the hoop that you had to go through. I was going to the VA therapist, and I had to tell him why I wanted to leave him, which was very fucking weird. Like I want to leave him because I want to leave him. I don't want to hop on a call
like you're breaking up, bro.
Yeah, like I got to explain to my therapist that I don't want him to be my therapist anymore.
It's not you, it's me.
And he basically asked for your preferences. What do you want? You fill out a sheet. Would you rather a boy or girl? Would you like how often? How close to home are you looking for? And then the community care network reaches out to you and says, we got a place over here. You want us to hook you up with an appointment? And then that place calls you.
Have you guys looked into like psychotherapy at
all? Surely I don't got these
Papa. Ooh. Oh, psychotherapy. Oh,
yeah.
Now we're speaking my language.
Yeah, I just did a session because I was like, I gotta try this shit out. You know, I like just Googled it and it was in Denver and there was these people.
Oh, my hometown, bro. The 303.
Yeah, your hometown?
Yes, sir.
Nice. I'm thinking about moving out there. Atlanta is too much for me. It's just too busy. It's too much.
I'm about to be out there fucking next year, so.
Oh, you're nice.
No doubt.
Yeah, so I went over there like around Aurora, and I did like the psychotherapy mushrooms with a therapist. Man, it was a good experience.
I have heard of a lot of people doing mushrooms. What was that like, if you don't mind?
It's really good because it like lowers your ego. It doesn't allow you to like you know, like a lot of times in life we'll be like talking to ourselves or saying things and it's like not the truth, right? With that, it's just like it makes you tell the truth and it makes you like almost self-heal. You're like, why? It starts making you understand like why you think certain things and why certain things hurt, right?
Oh,
And then he's kind of like walking you through like, well, tell me a little bit about that. So it like it helps you focus too, because I've done mushrooms alone. It's like you're just partying, having fun, you know. It's like you're like when you're like actually trying to like you go in with an intention of like this is the things I want to think through and that type of stuff. It's just it's a whole different experience.
Yeah, we actually had a guy on a couple episodes ago who did the um ayahuasca trip. There's a what's the
man.
company, Kevin? What's that company?
God.
I
Like an
can't remember.
idiot.
It's like
had the tap
American Heroes Project, something like that.
Oh, really?
We'll
Yeah.
find out.
And they can
I did ayahuasca as well.
yeah.
Hey.
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah.
No, bro, but in this context, they can really help, I think.
No, it's even taking I microdosed for the first time. Microdosing psilocybin. Did it for the first time yesterday. And even then, dude, normally I'm in the gym worrying about everybody around me, like freaking out or whatever it is. Like, why is this dude looking at me? Whatever. I'm just in the gym in that zone. And even on a microdose, it was like, dude, why are you worrying about everyone else? Focus on your workout. Quit, like just zoom in on yourself. Nothing else matters. Like you're here for you. Do you? And that was just what I realized yesterday. Microdosing it. It says every 3 days. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. I think that's what Post Malone did. If anyone followed that podcast,
Post Malone.
then he went on Joe Rogan and they did shrooms, which is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
It
is cool that.
What's up?
They did shrooms together, Post Malone and
Dude, yeah, that was the first time Rogan did shrooms on the podcast. They just did shrooms together, and then I'm watching another one. If you're a comedy guy, Protect Your Parks 6. He has 3 comedians on, and they do shrooms. They're drinking, they're smoking, and they're like smoking cigars too. They're just doing everything.
Bro.
Dude, it is such a fucking funny podcast because you already have 4 comedians in a room.
Yeah.
All of them are stupid idiots anyway, and then they're just going down rabbit holes of bullshit. It's pretty good if you need a laugh.
Yep.
I do want to try I have tried shrooms. I do want to do them more often, just because I don't think there's an addiction that comes with shrooms.
Yeah.
Everything else you could get addicted to pretty easily.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, dude. So I think shrooms is the best alternative, and there's rarely, even if you have a bad trip, rarely do you not get something out of it. So like I've had a couple bad trips on shrooms. LSD, I had not a really bad trip, but a bad trip. And I learned a lot. Just like bad leadership, you learn most from bad leadership. Same thing, I think. It fucking sucks, but you know, you can do it.
It sucks because it almost forces that mirror to be like right in front of you, bro.
Yeah,
like you have
and
to look at your.
That's the hardest thing for people to do is look themselves in the mirror and be like, all right, I'm a little fucked up. Like you said, no ego.
Yeah,
like, I go in the mirror, I'm like, dude, I'm fine. Dude, I'm all right. Like,
I'm good, bro. Ain't no problem here.
This is like 2 hours later. I'm high as shit. I'm like, all right, I'm okay. It'll be all right. But how is ayahuasca? Is it it's pretty similar, ain't it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty similar. Yeah, I mean they just call it like a self-healing drug. You know, you just like I was in Colombia when I did this, so like
oh my man.
Like, we were out in fucking the jungle and shit basically, and like they just
in
give
the
you like
Amazon.
this mat, like you go lay on this mat and you fucking bring like a wad of toilet paper with you because you're either gonna like do one of 3 things or a combination of all. You're either gonna shit yourself, right, or just shit a lot, puke, right, because it's like detoxing you.
I've heard people puke when they take ayahuasca.
Yeah, I didn't puke. The lady next to me was like loud as hell puking.
Oh.
I just had to go take a shit like a lot. Like I didn't shit myself, but like they have bathrooms like a little down. Like I had to go like every hour I was in the bathroom, like just trying to get the shit out of me.
Wow.
Or the toxin, not the ayahuasca. But then I was like crying a lot too, because like you start thinking about just everything, man. Like I was thinking about like my grandma and my wife and just like everything. And it's like, you know, it's good tears and some of it's sad tears. And I think that's the mushrooms were the same way too, right? And I was like, the way I could describe the mushrooms, like in the therapy setting, was just like a roller coaster of emotions. Like 1 minute I'm crying about something like just crazy, the next minute I'm like laughing my ass off about something. Yeah, it's overwhelming sometimes, but I always like the experiences. Like I've never, especially like when you're going in with an intention, it's never been a bad experience because some of those things you need to go through.
Like it's productive, right? Like
exactly, yeah. Like you come out just feeling like at peace with yourself. Like especially with ayahuasca, I remember my feeling was like that I had meditated for like 7 days straight after I got done. Like I was just so much inner peace. It was like, it's crazy. There's no way I could explain it other than that. Like I had a very, very long like meditation practice.
You know, I've heard a few people, probably about 5, that have done these ayahuasca trips, right?
Mhm.
And none of them have said that they regret it. Like all of them have said, yeah, it kind of sucked, but it was really, really helpful for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like a roller coaster, you know, it's like fucking kind of scary and shit, but it's like you get off the roller coaster and you're like, fuck, that was great.
Yeah, because I've microdosed mushrooms, but never.
Oh, you gotta take like 5 grams, bro. I took like 5 grams last
Oh
summer.
no, I took a sliver. It was about 2 Tic Tacs
dude.
worth, and I felt kind of drunk.
That's not a microdose, dude. You took like half a gram. A microdose is dude,
they were the penis envy ones, bro. They were
Yeah.
probably strong.
no,
as
a
fuck, dude.
microdose is like a pill microdose, like a very small amount. It's like a 1/10 of a
What's it do?
psilocybin
Like
unit.
so it just helps you focus then if you're taking like I would try to equate it to like I don't smoke weed very often, but like is it just like hitting a fucking joint or something? Like you just kind of get a little high or
No.
I put it this way. I felt like I had drinking like a shot glass full of Bud Light and took in like a half hit of a joint. Just enough to realize I wasn't sober, but not enough to be like, okay, this is beneficial to me.
Yeah.
Mine is like the build up. If you ever, you done shrooms, the build up to shrooms.
Yeah.
You're kind of in that like build up area for a couple hours.
Like, you never really get to like a peak.
You don't get a trip or anything.
Yeah.
No, it
It
really
man.
it changes your perspective just like weed does. Like that's the big similarity is on weed. I think of things differently. On shrooms, it's like less ego. On weed, it's more thinking about my anxiety. Shrooms, it's bigger picture things.
Yeah.
Like on a microdose, I wasn't thinking about the girl next to me. I was thinking about why I'm thinking about the girl next to me.
I will say though, microdosing acid, chef's kiss. 100%.
I'm in on that. That was awesome. Now that feeling.
Yes,
so the
sir.
way I describe that feeling.
Talk to him, bro.
Yeah, the way I describe that feeling is like when you go to do the dishes or the laundry or really like any chore. Like I think I have to do the dishes. I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta clean the dishes. Then I gotta wait for them to dry. Then I gotta put them away. It's none of that shit. You just go and do things. Like you don't think about all the extra shit that comes along with it. At least
you don't
that
feel
was my
high
experience.
at all. Not at
And
all.
yeah,
bro.
and you don't feel high at all. Yeah, and on the shrooms, microdosing shrooms, you can tell what is different. On microdosing LSD, you can't tell. You're doing better. Like I don't know how to explain.
No,
it.
and for me, it was like I used to get really angry. Like I'd beat the fuck out of my dog when he pissed me off. But when I took the first time, he ran away, and normally I'd beat the shit out of him. But I'm like, no, Kev, bro, there's no point in getting angry about this. That's not going to solve anything. Like the first time, and we used the same company, I'll say. So, but it was fascinating to me how it worked differently for both of us, even though we were both taking what came from the same place.
Right.
But I didn't feel high at all. I just felt more in control. So I think it helps with what you need help with.
That's interesting.
But I will say though, microdosing acid, 100%. Go for it.
If you could try it, send it. Don't worry about the research. Just do it.
If you have a means to do it, bro, pop off.
I don't know. It's kind of like it's still a negative connotation around like acid and that type of stuff, don't you think? I mean,
Dude, it's I'm gonna the little rabbit hole. It's
Oh,
1960. Like, imagine discovering a new drug even now. Like, if we discovered something new now, everybody would be on that shit. Just because, like, dude, this thing, like, I take it and I go in a whole different world, and then I come out and then I just do it again. That's what everybody was doing in LA for fucking years. They in 1960s
yeah,
during Vietnam and shit. Like, that's all they were doing. And finally, they're like, you know what, dude, we can't just let all these people run around not in the world in a whole like in a whole different
Out
world.
so
Fucking
high.
just walking up and down the street with no house, no car, no nothing, living on the side of the road. And now
right.
we're doing it anyways. So you go to LA, that's what's happening still. So I guess it didn't really do anything, but yeah, it was a big media push to say it's a bad thing. Just like weed. Weed
Yeah,
got that rap real quick.
Yeah,
that's
like
cool,
with
yeah.
our parents, dude. That shit was.
Yeah.
It might as well have been meth.
Dude, if I tell my mom I'm microdosing psilocybin, she's gonna freak out.
Oh my god.
Like, what? Like, I'll have a whole conversation. Even
But
weed, I smoke weed and it's a no go.
I
Yeah.
think it's the same thing as PTSD though, is there's a stigma around it because people don't talk about it.
Yeah, it's
Like
easier
no,
to just shut it down.
like if my parents didn't like weed and I'm getting high, I'm thinking it would only take them one joint to realize that this is not the right thing to think, you know? Like they're just wrong about this. Like we're not open about our PTSD or our drug use. And that's the reason people, because like people look at us and that's what they're going to think of, you know, when they hear of a drug user. Like if you are really anti weed, you're going to think of a weed addict in your head and picture, you know, Joe Schmo doing meth down at the gas station. Like
Right.
we need to be more open and honest and show people like this is what veterans look like. This is what people who microdose stuff looks like.
Yeah,
We just need to be more open about that kind of shit, I think.
For sure.
Well, we should get into fitness a little bit.
yeah. I was just gonna say we should go hop into the gym now, man.
Yeah, let's run it, dude.
Yeah, no, because you said 13 years, so you've been lifting for a minute now, huh?
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, I mean, I was lifting back in the Marines and all that in high school. But yeah, I've been like a fitness professional for about 13, 14 years now. So I opened my gym got out in 2008, opened the gym in 2011.
Oh,
Yeah, so did that for about 9 years, sold that gym, and then went to the online space in 2020. And yeah, I've been doing that ever since.
I was gonna say,
COVID shut you down.
Yeah, no, not really, because I was just like, fucking, I just stayed open. I'm like, I don't care. Like, yeah.
what state were you in, dude?
I was in Nebraska.
Was that good for COVID? Bro, I really don't
They're
know.
more, so Nebraska's more of a red state, more Republican.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think some people were like voluntarily fucking shutting down shit. I'm like, unless they come fucking put chains on my doors, like I'm not shutting down. I was like, I told my clients, like, come if you want, if you feel safe, cool. If not, like we kind of did like an online thing for them to work out at home online. Most of my clients didn't care, like they just still showed up. But that is what actually got me more online. So like, I kind of started like, oh, let me look into this just because you never know. And then I realized like, it was actually better for my clients because it worked more around the things that are more important. So like everybody thinks, you know, the novice, like everybody thinks it's like just go crush in the gym and you're gonna be good. And it's like if you really know fitness, it's like it's everything else besides like the gym's like 10%.
Gym's the easy part, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The nutrition, the routines, the habits, all these things that the online space allows you to do for people that like just having a gym membership doesn't allow, right? Like I can track my clients basically every move as far as their food, you know, when they're waking up because I'm having them send me stuff like,
Whoa.
you know, yeah, just really like, hey, you fucking told me you want to do this shit. This is what it takes, right? So like that type of thing. And then it's just way more profitable too for obvious reasons. Like you don't have the overhead that you know you would have for a gym. Not for some reason, but you can charge a lot more for that because it's more personalized to the person. Like you get your own coach as opposed to just coming in with a group of people that, hey, maybe the coach notices me, maybe not, that type of thing. So yeah, 2020 is when I really started like looking into that. And then 2001 is like when I was like, I think that's when I sold my gym and just went straight online.
You coach people then?
I don't coach people anymore. So we have I got like 6 coaches and a sales team and all that, like built, like the infrastructure is built out. So I just kind of run the business at this point.
No shit.
Yeah. People would still coach with me, but I just charge like a shitload more.
I was gonna say you got like a 25-inch neck, bro. You got to be charging.
Sure.
Neck.
Yeah,
I need to work on my neck for sure.
Oh, bro, the neck is such
Baby
like
neck, dude.
like a pencil neck will make you look like you're a wimp, bro.
Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm smaller than I normally am right now. I was bulking like last year, and I just like my fucking neck disappeared. Like my team was making fun of me. They were calling me No Neck Matt because it was just like my shoulders and my head. So
That's a good name to have, though. Shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not that mad about it. But I also didn't like being that, like, when you're skinny, you want to be big. When you're big, you're like, I just want to be fucking like lean, right?
Bro, literally us, bro.
Yeah.
I'll look at a hamburger and gain 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Trevor's got to force feed himself 8 gallons of milk a day to gain 2
Yeah,
pounds.
exactly. So you guys both want what each other has, and it's like, fuck, so
Yeah.
But I don't like being big because, well, one, it's fucking just harder to get around. As you get older, it's like, it just hurts to carry a bunch of more weight around. And yeah, I would just rather be more lean and just look fit, as opposed to like,
Yo,
I got a
allow
fun
you,
question.
Trevor.
I got a fun question.
Allow you.
This is just gonna be pretty much I don't know. This is good. I've been thinking about this a little bit. So recently, I've switched from liking white women to liking Latinas.
Good
Join
choice.
the club, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I feel like I may be a little too small to be talking to the short, thick Latina. So I want to get massive. Like I want to be like, and I'm not a short guy. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". I'm 180.
He's at least 6 foot with shoes on, bro. Don't let him fool you. Don't sell yourself.
So I'm like, I don't know if I could be the one walking up. Like, I don't know. Do you notice a difference, like when you're bigger or anything? Like, I don't know. I'm just asking because do I need to be bigger? I feel like I need to be bigger. People are telling me I don't need to be bigger, but I don't think those people know what they're talking about.
I think height counts for so much more than being thick as a man.
Right. We're good.
Yeah.
I look at fucking guys like your height that are just like got a little bit of muscle mass. I'm like, motherfucker, like you look like a model. Like I'm kind of jealous, right? Like, because it's just like I feel like the body type, and again, it's only because I have my body type, which is short and stocky. I'm like 5'8" and 200 pounds, and it's nice.
Wide.
Yeah. I look at myself and I'm like, I can gain muscle real quick, and like when I gain fat because I have the muscle, like it just makes me look bigger. Like I've literally like gained weight before, and it wasn't good weight. People were just like, "Bro, you're getting fucking stacked," and it's like, not really. Just getting fat, but
look like one of those little pit bull dogs. It's like a foot tall, but it's like
So then of course I'm like, I'd like to be fucking 6 foot and fucking just be like have a 6-pack and a decent sized chest and that type of thing. But like to answer your question, no, I think women want to be put in their feminine. So when you're taller, it makes them feel more feminine, right? Like my wife's like my height, and I'm a little bit taller, not much, but like you can just tell, like when, especially with taller women, anybody above like 5'6", 5'7", they typically want like a taller guy just because it's like they feel not feminine when they're with someone like their height.
Can't be mad, bro. I can't be mad about that, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
I mean, still work out, still look good, but
yeah, I still go to the gym.
No, that's everyone though. I wish I was 6'4".
Yeah,
You know? But
you
like,
always want more than you got. That's for sure.
I'm saying you always want what you don't have. I want to have Trevor's body type. He wants to have mine. I want to be 6'4", but there are people that want to be my height. Like, it's like a human psychology thing, bro. We're always chasing that carrot, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why it's good to just be grateful for what you got too. It's like, yeah, I might not be fucking tall, dark, and handsome, but like I got a fucking good chest. I got my arms look decent, you know, like you said, I got a fucking big neck. Like just take what you got, you know, and work on that shit.
Like, I might not have washboard abs like this man to my left, but I wouldn't want to fight me. Shit. You know?
Yeah.
It's always something you won't have, bro.
Right, exactly.
No way.
And
Yeah,
like, too, I think a lot of people got that shortcut mindset in general right now. And that just really manifests itself in the gym. Like, how many people are coming up to your coach and are like, oh, I want to get huge and lean year round, and I want to do that in about 3 months. If that, bro. Like, probably a month.
Well, so most people don't fucking understand how the body works. So they'll be like, what's your goal? I want to get fucking jacked and lean. Like, just like you said, it doesn't work like that. You're either getting lean or you're getting fucking big. Like, you're not doing both at the same time for most people. Like, there are genetic freaks out there that can do that shit, but you got to pick one or the other, and then you have to work in phases of that. And those are 3 to 4 or 5 month phases. And most people don't have the bandwidth to like hold out for that long, right? So, can you drop fat and build muscle at the same time? Yes, but typically the more trained you are, the less likely that's actually going to happen. So someone like me, I've been working out for, you know, however many years. It's like for me to gain a couple of pounds of muscle would take me probably like upwards of like 9 months to achieve.
Yeah, who's that guy? Liver King, bro? I know y'all see
here
him.
we go.
It's guys, because it's guys like that that are the problem, bro.
Yeah.
These guys that are fucking humongous, got like 4% body fat, claim
Juice
that
the
they're
fuck up.
juice
Yeah.
to the gills, bro. Like, I told my wife, like, when you look at people that are lean constantly like that, they're on 10 grand worth of drugs every single month.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's unrealistic.
They're living with the needle in their butt. And
most people can't tell. Like The Rock. Dude, The Rock is a lot of people's favorite actor, including my mother. And my mom, she would have no idea if I wasn't like, dude, this guy is fucking roided up. You look 55, 60 years old and you look like a goddamn tank? No way.
Yeah.
I know. I can't wait till we're 50 and we just hit that muscle building peak, Trev.
Yeah. Dude's eating 10,000 calories of garbage on every Sunday. He's fucking diced up. Get the fuck out of here.
On top of being a genetic freak, bro. You seen that pic of him when he's like 15 and he just looks like he's a grown man, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's what people don't realize either. It's like, dude, so much of the shit is genetic that like it doesn't matter. Like, I could sit there and try to have washboard abs for like, you know, I could work on it for all of next year, but it's not going to look like somebody that just has genetically like had abs since they were like 16, right? Like, it's just not. So,
yo, who does that sound like, Trev? No, I seen a picture of Brock Lesnar's daughter on Instagram the other day, bro, and she's like a college athlete. And she looks like fucking you'd expect Brock Lesnar's daughter to look. It's like, right, she probably ain't taking nothing, dude. Like, that's 100% genetics, but she's bigger than most women could get to with all the drugs in the world.
Right. 100%. Yeah. I mean, he's a big motherfucker. He's going to have big kids, you know, and not only that, her environment, he probably had her working out at an early age. You know, his dad working out into that a little bit more, you know, so it's like genetics plus environmental exposure is going to be a huge indicator on like, you just have a head start, you know, like.
Yeah, talk about the generational health. I heard you talk about that a little bit, and that was a cool idea. Just the idea, you start now, just like wealth. I gotta get rich for my whole family to get rich. I start now going to the gym, and me and my brother, when we were fucking 17, 18, we're both saying how I think our cousins just work out because that's the climate they're in. Their dads work out. Our dad didn't work out. And now it's reversed. Now me and my brother are working out. Now my dad's working out.
Oh, he lost some weight too, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. So that's a great influence that you're having on your dad, by the way.
Yeah, it feels good, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. So it's nice when like you can almost pay your parents back. So this is like a fucking sidebar and shit, but like I see that like especially in the entrepreneur space, they're like, I need to make this amount of money so I can buy my parents' house and shit like that. And it's like my parents don't need that, but it's like, what have I in my journey? What have I gotten better at? What can I teach them, right? And it's like for me, it's really about like having the hard conversations because in our family we have a lot of turmoil because just like conversations weren't had, leadership wasn't there. And it's like now I'm talking to them about that. Like, yeah, you need to talk to my brother about this. You need to talk to my sister. Maybe you guys need to go to therapy together. So that's like my contribution to my family. It's not just money, right? So and like to segue into that is this the generational thing as well too, because if I'm talking like this to my kids at an early age, if I'm showing my kids, hey, I work out every day. I don't even need you to work out, but you're going to see me working out. If I'm talking to my wife about, you know, the protein, carbs, fats in our dinner that night, they're taking that in consciously and unconsciously. So you're building on top of a good foundation there. And it might not be something like I used to have people come to my gym and they'd be pissed off that their kids weren't working out, like older kids, like 15, 16. All they want to do is play video games and shit like that. And it's like, well, you probably weren't working out at that age. And if you were, that doesn't mean they're going to fucking enjoy that. But what's going to happen is all of those years built up and they go get out of shape and they're like not active. They're going to be like, fuck, I remember when my parents used to take us on bike rides. I remember when we used to do X, Y, Z. It's going to be way easier for them to step into that lifestyle than if they fucking just watch you like eat fucking Cheetos on the couch their whole life.
No, I was watching I read a thing, just the psychology behind it. Like kids see a jacked person and they equate it to Superman or a superhero, and they just see that person as the biggest, baddest, awesome person. And I at least am going to strive to be that kid or that parent for my kid. It's some
100%.
psychology thing. Like, would you rather be, like you're saying, the guy on the couch eating Cheetos or the guy who's jacked and their kids can look up to and be like, yeah, this guy looks like a superhero. And then you go into, I want to be a superhero. How do I get there?
Yeah. 100%, man. It's like, I don't know about you guys growing up, but like I always idolized people like The Rock and Schwarzenegger and stuff because my dad wasn't that, and not that he needed to be. But I think it would have been cool to have that in the fucking household. Like, dude, my dad's a fucking bad. Like, I walk around my house like I'm the fucking man here. Like, in all
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm arrogant as fuck to my kids just so like I want to instill that confidence in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you guys. You don't have to be cocky, but it's like if I tell you to do something, I'm gonna show you how to do that shit first. It's not gonna be just fucking talking.
Yeah, I remember being in high school and my dad was really overweight up until then, but I think I was like 14 or 15, like just old enough to get a gym membership where you had to take the class and then you could get in, right? And my dad started walking on the treadmill a bunch and I'm like, I didn't even think much of it. I was like, Dad, why don't you just run? Like he was walking at least 4.5 miles an hour, fast as shit. And I was like, Dad, why don't you just run? And he ends up like he's lost over 100 pounds now. But I remember thinking like, dude, my dad's probably the fastest cat in this entire school.
Yeah.
Like he may not be the biggest, bro. He could outrun y'all any day of the week, man. And it was a cool feeling. And I definitely want to, do that for my kids, bro. Like,
my dad is cooler is the coolest thing a kid can say.
Oh, bro.
Dude, how many arguments do you win by saying my dad could beat your dad up, dude?
Oh, bro. Oh, Lord,
shut up,
bro.
dude. You don't know what you're talking about. My dad will whoop your dad's ass.
Right.
They gotta at least be able to say that, dude. That's what I'm shooting for.
That's awesome.
Yeah, bro. I just think, like my uncle, I went to his place in Thanksgiving and he was working out with his kids, and it's like this is like fucking an A1 example, bro. Like we can't be on the sideline no more eating Cheetos. Like kids see that shit, they see you not taking care of yourself, and that's just gonna make them do it. You're not helping anything.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, it was just common for like parents to be fat, and I think it's still like that. It's like, and the parents accepted that. Like I remember, it's just like a common thing. Like, yeah, I'm old now, so I'm fat, and it's like that. Those two don't have to equate to each other. Like,
dude, I used to work at Home Depot. I just quit recently. I used to work there.
Pop off.
And we had this older dude, fat assistant store manager. And I walked in one day, everybody was up near the front entrance, and they all say, "What's up?" And they asked if I wanted a donut. said, no, I don't want to. I
Oh,
don't want a donut.
I hate that shit, bro. Because then
Yeah.
you're the evil guy if you say no, bro.
Yeah. And then they're like, come on, dude, you can have one donut. And I said, no, I really don't want a donut. The other guy says, he's trying to, keep his body together, keep his figure together. The dude says, when I was 25, I looked just like that. I'm like, bro, first off, fuck you. Second off, I highly doubt it, because if you looked like this when you were 25, you wouldn't look like that when you're 45. That shit pissed me off, dude. It's like like you're saying, it doesn't go hand in hand. My dad just started this journey. He's 58, 59, something like that. He just started like losing 40 pounds. You could start now and be fine. The difference that he's seen is incredible. They don't.
He put fucking years on his life, bro.
Bro, that's the same shit I said, dude. Because he was like pre-diabetic, bro. And like just losing 50 pounds. That's an easy 5-10 years on his life.
Easy,
bro.
I would say fucking 20 years, man. If you lost 40, 50 pounds and you're pre-diabetic, like, bro,
when he posted the picture of his dad on Facebook, my wife thought it was him because he was so skinny.
Really?
Oh, dude, yeah. She's like, bro, Trevor's lost weight. I'm like, bro, that's Trevor's dad, dude. Like, he looks incredible now. I could not be more proud. Yeah.
That's my goal, man. Is like, it sounds kind of fucked up, but obviously we're military, so we're gonna say fucked up shit. Like, I want my daughter's fucking friends to be like, your dad's fucking sexy.
Yeah.
Like, guilt alert, bro. Where's the guilt alarm, bro?
All through high school, I want her to just fucking be so embarrassed because all her friends think I'm like just hot. If that's not your goal as a dad, like, it's not like it's no fucking like never fucking would even think about anything like that with my daughter's friends. But it's like that's the kind of compliment I want. It's like, damn, your dad's hot. Your dad's a DILF or whatever they call that shit now.
DILF, bro. My bad.
Yeah.
I said guilt earlier.
I just heard that shit. I was like, oh, I heard a MILF. I was like, I didn't know there's such thing as a DILF.
Wait, we can do that too?
I go up to gilfs for sure.
Yo, shout out to all the gilfs out there.
Nowadays,
grandma's at.
Grandma's be looking good nowadays.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We started having kids earlier now, so you're a grandma at like 40. It's like, dude.
And people take care of themselves way more, like,
oh yeah,
60, 70-year-old grandma, 30 years ago looks nothing like a 67-year-old.
Oh, bro, you see like people in movies, like I'll be watching like a Friends episode, and we'll Google it, and I'll be the same age as the actor on there, but he looks like 10 years older than me. Yeah. It's like, what were people on back then?
Oh, Nicole Aniston is a great example. She's like 55. She's a gilf.
J-Lo.
Oh, bro, yeah, and her and Selena
Shakira's up there too, dude. It's getting out of control.
Shakira looks like she's 20.
Shit, I'll raise y'all Dolly Parton, bro, if y'all want to go.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't do it.
No, that's in the elderly territory.
She's kind of old, don't she?
Yeah, no, that's a great gilf.
Hey, that's a G gilf, bro. Yeah, great.
Oh no, man.
No, but it is true though. Like people act like you turn 30 and then you gain 100 pounds overnight. Right. Like we don't need to live like this, dude.
Yeah, you don't have to. They don't go hand in hand. And it's like you could be 50 and still fit and look good and feel good too. Because it's like, those people that are 50 and they're 50 pounds overweight do not feel good.
Or the people that are 55 and they can make a change and be better, a year from now. Like it's not too late to start, but to just accept it like it's, the sun rising in the east. Like, oh, that's just gonna happen. Can't do shit about that.
Yeah, you can't control age, but you can control your health to a certain extent.
What is the minimum amount of time per week that you would have to focus on your health to start making that type of difference? Because with my dad, I would say it's probably around like 5 hours a week, and it made all the world's the difference. Like it's.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just like it's the context. So like hours working out, hours thinking about health, hours cooking. Like, what do you mean?
I'm trying to think of someone who hasn't done anything in health, and they're trying to make that change. And
I know where to start.
Dude, like the minimum that you have to do even a day, like maybe 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Like set a
Yeah.
timer and just take a do.
The minimum would be 30 minutes, 3 times a week. Like bare minimum, you'll start seeing changes. Like when I had my gym, our biggest thing, we did 30-minute classes, and it was just like high intensity interval training type classes. Kind of gave you the biggest bang for your buck for the allotted amount of time. Worked like the whole body every single class, and it was really geared towards people that just like, you just need to get your ass in shape, you know. And it's like,
you need to get smoked for
right, yeah, basically that's what it is. Like you're getting fucking smoked, but you're not doing it all day every day, right? It's just 3 times a week. Come in here, let me fucking hand you your ass real quick, and then we'll go about our business, right? And it's even then you don't have to do it like that. Like that's when boot camps were kind of the new thing. But even if you just spend 30 to 45 minutes, 3 times a week, whether it's lifting, whether it's walking, whether it's running, whether it's a HIIT style workout, like that's more than sufficient to start seeing some really good changes.
Shit, I'll tell you what shocked me when I was like 15 trying to lose weight, dude, was like when I learned how to read nutrition labels. Like not talking about seed oils or any of that shit now. Literally just the calories and the sugar. Because I could blow through a pack of Oreos, double stuffed, in 30 minutes, bro. But then I look at that label and it said the serving size is 2 Oreos.
Yeah.
At 150 calories.
Yeah. Right. That's so huge.
Because I'd be on the treadmill and I'd be on there for half an hour and I'd burn 200 calories. And I was like, okay, hold up. I burned
2 Oreos?
I burned 2 Oreos.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Oh,
it shows you the amount of effort, because it makes you start thinking. You're absolutely right. Start making you think like, fuck, I put in that much work for this fucking 2 Oreo, and then you'll eat those Oreos and you'll be like, that wasn't even fucking worth it. Like it wasn't even that good half the time, right?
Exactly. So, it's not worth it, dude. That's what I was thinking. Like, okay, then I did the math though to burn a whole pack of Oreos is almost 3,000 calories, bro. Like it is a shit ton. Like I'd have to spend all day on the treadmill to burn this shit.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pounding this shit down and us sitting, dude. Like,
what's your opinion on dirty bulking? Like
dirty bulking.
Like sometimes I'm just like, dude, let me eat everything because my metabolism's so quick. It's just throwing everything out. Like,
yeah,
that's probably not a good idea. I probably should just like eat ground beef. But there are days where I'm like, dude, if I just ate like fucking a whole pack of zebra cakes and a pie, maybe I'll put on a couple pounds.
Well, I wouldn't recommend just straight eating shit all the time, but I do recommend, like, if you have trouble eating what you need, having more calorically dense food. So basically that just means you're bullshit, like the zebra cakes, like the cookies. But you need to mix it in between, like, you know, good foundational healthy food that we all know what that is. And then like, oh, I still got like 2,000 calories I need to eat. Let me eat a couple of oatmeal pie cookies or something like that. Because at the end of the day, it's just calories in versus calories out. So you like, if that's all you ate all day long, like you probably feel like shit. But like when you just throw it in the mix of what you're regularly doing, it will help you get to your goals.
Yeah, I don't think you could get fat if you wanted to, Trevor.
Dude, it's the love handles.
I swear to God. I swear to God, dude.
When I get fat, it's just my love handles and like maybe my cheeks.
Love handles, bro. Listen to this man right now.
Dude, I'm saying
love handles, bro. Show us a love handle, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Come on. No. Are you kidding me?
That's what I get.
Bro, come on.
I look like a clown because I didn't put on a fucking belt because I didn't think I'd show my pants. Good thing I'm not in some dumb shit, but
I had to show your love.
This dude's wearing jeans with no belt. What a fucking loser.
I wore my assless chaps to this podcast.
Oops. Yeah. Oh man. That's the only thing that changes my little love handles there. I get a lot of fat right in that area and it fucks up my whole physique because then I don't know, it doesn't.
Yeah, I got a short torso, bro. Like I'm all leg. You know, when I sit down, I look like I'm 5'4". I look so short sitting down. Like I'm all leg, man. I feel you.
A leg, man.
Yeah, but no, I really don't think you got to worry about as long as you get your protein, your calories in, dude.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
For people like us, that ain't gonna work, Chief.
Right.
Nah, probably not. I don't know. I'll probably start throwing. I mean, I haven't been eating amazingly, but
Do
I
you
would
do
say
like
that's kind of how I've been eating is like good food
Yeah.
mixed with some extra shit.
you do like a mass gainer?
No, I don't do like the supplement,
Yeah,
right? Like the powder. No, I don't.
you should
I
do
don't
that.
even know what's in it. I don't have no idea.
Just basically like a protein shake on steroids. It's just going to give you a lot more protein and a lot more calories per scoop, but it's going to help you fucking gain weight easily. That and probably like peanut butter. You know, like if you like peanut butter, fucking eat peanut butter like 5 times a day. Like
Dude, I was eating peanut butter.
Yo.
So in basic training, dude, I'd be at like the end of the line because I was smiling, so they kicked me out, and now there's no food left. And so I'd get in there and I would just be down. I couldn't have a PB&J because there's no jelly left. So I would just be downing like fucking 10 packets of peanut butter.
Like the pack, they're like the packets of ketchup from McDonald's.
Yeah,
They're so small, bro.
I would just be like sitting there fucking sucking them dry. And the drill sergeant would come over. He came over to me. He's like staring over my shoulders. And he's like, none of that's gonna matter anyways. You're just gonna shit out all the protein. I'm like, dude, it's this or I eat nothing, drill sergeant. Like, fuck yeah, like you don't have food for me. Like I'm gonna like starve and it's gonna suck dick, or eat some fucking protein.
yeah.
He talks so much shit. Big fat guy too, so like he didn't know what he was.
You
talking
know,
about
he
anyways.
knows everything about fitness, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, come on, dude. Like, I
Yeah,
got
no, yeah. Peanut butter is actually it's more fat, but a lot of people do think it's like protein. It does have protein in it, but like yeah, if you're not fucking getting any food, you're going for the peanut butter. It's going to give you a lot more bang for your buck. It's kind of like an MRE. Like MREs are just filled with fucking calories.
There you go. Eat
Like
a bunch
MRE.
of MREs.
Yeah, they're just made to fucking like if you this is all you get for a whole fucking day, like you could still live off of this. But then we eat them 3 times a day in the field. And like
Yo.
wonder why we fucking are shitting bricks afterwards.
Oh, dude. I'm so thankful we didn't have to eat them shits overseas, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got so lucky, dude. Oh my
you're on
god, I got a
diet.
box in the garage right now.
Yeah,
Do you?
I got some in my cabinet. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, they're good for like camping and stuff. I'll eat them.
Yeah,
too.
go
It's
hiking
for
or
my
some shit.
bug out bag.
Yeah. And you gotta
Just-
fucking eat them every day though.
Oh, bro. It's you like for me, when I was on those in basic training, I didn't shit for like 3 days and then I just go lay a massive one for like a half hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It'd be piling up at the toilet, dude.
Right. You're like, fuck. So bad.
Nutrient dense, baby.
Yeah.
I was swapping my shit out. We had like the STX or whatever the fuck, the field exercise, and I had it was 8 tunas in a row because I was swapping my own.
Oh my god,
Dude, I had 8 tunas in a row, and then this whore who was a Muslim couldn't have her pork, so I had to eat this nasty ass pork shit because she needed my tuna. I'm like, dude, I'm on a streak right now, baby. Come on.
Was
Find
it
someone else's shit?
Was it that Mick Rib looking one, dude?
Yeah, dude, it's
I
garbage.
like that one. I like that one.
Yeah. What was your favorite MRE?
Tuna, hands down, because the
Oh,
tuna would come with that like energy bar.
Oh, the
that
first
energy bar
strike
was.
ration,
First
dude.
strike, baby. Yeah, yeah. No,
That
that energy
shit
bar
was
is fucking the
good,
best. And a pack of Skittles, I think, every time.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it was-
remember what mine was.
I like the brisket entree, bro.
Brisket
It was
on-
just a big old bag of dog food brisket, bro. But I'd be
Yeah.
in there like swimwear, dude,
Mm.
getting it, bro. And I'd
Oh,
make
I
one
mean-
of those peanut butter and jelly tortillas too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they had brisket when I was in, but
Yeah.
Oh, I can only imagine how bad they were back
The
then.
evolution of
10
MREs.
Yeah, I
years
know,
before
right?
our time,
Have you
bro.
seen the guy on YouTube who opens up like World War II ones?
Oh, Steve MRE. If you, bro, you ain't seen him, dude.
He like opens up Vietnam era shit.
Like
It's
World
like
War
they-
One rations, bro. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, it's
crack
horrible.
open a MRE from World War One, and it,
I thought mine was bad, bro. This one's got like a fucking can opener where you open up a can of sardines.
hell no. Fuck no.
from 80 years ago, bro.
Gross.
That's what you ought to do, Trev. Just eat a bunch of fucking MREs, man.
I'm gonna just eat a bunch of sardines. Apparently it works because that's what Joe Rogan does.
I eat sardines, bro. They stink like death, bro. but they're so good for you. They got so
Yeah.
much.
Joe Rogan saying like that's his snack at night. He'd be eating like 3 cans of it each night.
Oh,
He
I
went to the
did that
doctor.
last night. I swear to God, I woke up at midnight and I had some sardines, bro.
Just fine. See, that's absurd, dude. What are you doing? Like,
No,
go to sleep.
I fucking put some salt on them, bro. They got those omega-3s. It's like the most omega-3 dense food you can get, dude.
Yeah,
And the dogs love them too, bro. It's great.
I ain't got no dogs. So.
I'll stick to tuna.
Yeah, I'm a tuna
Yeah.
guy. I'm a tuna
Hell
guy. I'll
no.
stick to tuna.
Hell no.
I tried raw ground beef this week. Not completely raw. It was like half and half.
Oh,
What?
this
Yeah.
dude, he tells me, he texts me, he's like, raw ground turkey just has this odd texture.
Dang.
Like,
Dude, it
fucking
does.
raw
It's
ground turkey.
It's like squishy and shit. And then like I've been getting a lot of backlash from the family about what I've been trying to do and all that, like going holistically and all that.
Mm.
And I said I'm gonna do this raw ground beef shit, and everyone made fun of me and shit. And then I tried it, get done with it. The next day I tell my dad about it, and he's like, "Oh, dude, as a kid I used to do that all the time."
What?
I'm like, bro, y'all have been giving me shit all day long, like this for the past month and a half. It's been that's why I haven't tried it yet. Everybody's just talking shit.
Will you
And my
admit it's
dad's
a
like,
bit
"Dude, I do it
out
all the
there?
time."
It's a bit
well-
out there. Like,
No, I don't think it's out there at all.
who do you see eating raw ground beef, bro?
Dude.
I mean, I'm with it, bro. If it works for you, bro, do your thing. But like,
It's just like raw eggs. I drink raw eggs.
Yeah.
I got no dishes to do. It's awesome. It's
I mean,
fucking
it's
awesome.
better than like raw chicken or raw pork or something. That shit, that would probably make you sick.
Yeah, no, that don't sound
that's
good.
like a part of Twitter that is they're really big on raw meats.
Twitter?
Twitter, yeah, like they'll get a steak right, get that pan white hot, and do like 20 seconds on each side. Like the steak is still moving, but it's got like a little bit of crust.
Damn.
We want to go to the logic real quick, Trev. Like why they do that?
Why they keep it raw?
Why they keep it on the raw side? Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps more nutrients in. When you cook it, nutrients get out.
Yeah,
And
I mean, that is true.
yeah, I think their biggest idea behind it is like this. It's what cavemen had to have done. So if the cavemen could do it, we could do it. And I'm sure it's not bad. I think a lot of it, like me, dude, a lot of it's people don't want to do dishes, and they're like, "Fuck it, dude." I'm just like,
Shit,
I don't want to do this
right
shit.
here, bro.
Yeah, I think everyone's coping with the whole holistic health shit because it can't be that big of a difference. I don't think it's a huge difference between doing it raw and not raw. Like it can't be, but it does.
Huge.
Yeah, no, there's no way. I think the biggest thing behind it is it's just it like connects you to ancestors and like all that fucking mental health shit. I think it's mostly a mental health thing.
You sound like a liver king right now, bro.
Yo,
Don't
Yo,
mind me, just gonna go shoot up some trend.
dude. Yeah, no, it's natural trend, bro. You get it from the chicken.
Yeah.
9 ancestral tenets or whatever he used to promote.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you lie about it, you lose credibility. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
yeah, I think it's just it may be better, dude. But like, I'm just not gonna eat it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's just kind of
Like I said, dude, it's kind of gross. Kind of gross. It's not the best. I seasoned it up a little bit, but yeah, not good enough. I will say though, the difference between grass-fed organic beef and just like the Walmart fucking beef,
100%.
it's so huge. You could see like even putting
huge,
huge when you put it on the pan, huge difference. You
huge.
can tell that this is just better beef. It just looks better.
Is it
Or
like
milk.
more red or like how can you
Yeah.
tell? It's like
Yeah, it's more red. It's more like the Walmart beef. I got beef with Walmart's beef.
Pop
They
to
got it's like more granular.
Mm.
Like when
It's
when you-
different. I think it's like with ground beef, it's more. It feels more substantial. Like it's more beefy. Like I know it's got a higher omega-3 to 6 ratio in grass fed, so there's more omega-3s in it. Same with like grass fed milk if you can get it, or raw milk. Good luck getting that, but
bro,
it
that's just $12 a gallon. I got 1 gallon of it. Like, bro, y'all want me to get you raw milk? Bro, this did not cost you $12, bro. You got a cow, you jerked it off, and you gave me the milk. Like, you're gonna fucking charge me $12 for this shit? What the fuck?
Man, I was trying to get raw milk around here, and I was like at a farmer's market in downtown Clarksville, like asking about it. And people are like talking like, oh yeah, you got to find this guy. He's only by this tree for 1 hour every month.
I could get fucking acid easier than this.
Text him a code word, and then he'll dead drop it to you in a town 2 states away. Like, you're right, bro. It's easier to buy drugs than it is to buy raw milk.
Yeah.
Fucked up society. Come on, bro.
Shit,
I am gonna try Mass Gainer. Do you have a supplement brand and all that?
Yeah, we have a supplement line. It's just
Yeah.
body op supplements. We don't have a mass gainer though. I probably add that at some point, but right now we got like BC. Well, we don't even have BCAAs. That's the next thing I want to get. But we have like a test booster right now. We have pre-workout. We have what else do we got? I can't remember what we all
This
have right
is
now.
sleep aid. What's this Thermo Oxy?
The what?
The Thermo Oxy burn. Never seen that.
Oh, that's a fat burner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, I'm glad you pulled that up because I'm like, I don't know why. Like, I literally been selling this to my clients like all week because they've been asking about it, and I'm like, I can't remember what products we even have. So we have a fat burner, a test booster, a sleep aid, pre-workout, and a greens powder.
Oh, I want to get into them greens, bro. I heard
I got the Jocko
lot of
Willink
people,
one,
bro.
and you could tell, like, I don't know if it's good or bad, but like when you pee out shit and it's like a greener tint, it's got to be getting rid of. I think it's getting rid of the toxins and shit in your body. I don't know. Every time I take the greens, I piss like a little greener.
What kind of greens you taking, bro? That might.
But I got Jocko Willink's.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on Jocko, but I never pissed green after taking my greens. So
maybe you're taking too much, bro.
Yeah, I might be fucking this up.
You need to take the light greens.
Yeah, I gotta go with the light green, bro. Yeah. No, that's dope though, man. Cool to see a business functioning well and not like a startup. We talked to a lot of startups, so it's nice to see like the end goal, because that's one thing a lot of veterans have in common is the entrepreneurship spirit. Is a lot of businesses are veterans. It's like 40% of veterans become business owners.
A lot of them, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
It's because we're sick of being told what the fuck to do.
Yeah, dude.
That's my theory.
Having a boss, dude. I'll be my own boss.
Yeah,
fuck that, dude.
I like that better too, because to me, in my perspective, I always felt like all my buddies would just go back to be like Joe Schmo, and it's like, dude, you served the country, you did all these cool things, and it's like then you go back and be, not to fucking hate on like a janitor or something like that, but it's like, man, you have more skills than that, and you have more things to bring to the table. So it's like, why do you just settle?
Yep, that's what, dude. I tried to explain that to my mom when I first moved back. She wanted me to get a job, and I was like, dude, mom, I'm over that phase. I have more in my toolbox. Yeah. And then I went along with her and I got the job anyways. And that's why I just quit, because dude, I'm working there fucking stocking shelves saying hello to customers. I'm like, dude, I was like fighting for the country overseas, and now I'm stocking a shelf.
And you had that fat ass boss too.
Yeah, bro, get the every boss is fat, dude. I was the only fucking able-bodied. I was the only able-bodied motherfucker in that whole place. The other able-bodied was my dad. And then the third, my dad's quitting. Then the third is the dude I started taking to the gym who's 18. Shout out to Bryce if you're listening.
Bryson, bro. Shout out to you, dude.
Bryce, you're home. But yeah, dude, it was eating me up, because even the leader, like the managers, are not leaders. So I'm sitting back watching these fucking 40-year-old, 50-year-old managers not lead a single fucking person in the right direction. And I'm like, dude, if you don't give me the leadership job, I'm out. Like,
it's painful, bro.
Yeah, like I can't fucking sit by while y'all botch this whole the whole company. Like, you're just ruining this whole store. It's brutal.
What company was? I mean, I don't know if you want to say on
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Obviously, don't matter.
Yeah, don't matter now, man. Shit.
They're great to veterans. Just that location I was at was not good.
I like Home Depot, bro. Their parking lots are better than Lowe's. I can't be mad at Home Depot.
Not mine, but yeah.
Shit. Let me send the final question then on the military topic because I was gonna ask you before, but I want to ask you now. What is the most realistic war movie in your opinion?
Ooh.
I have one in mind that I think you described with your deployment a little bit.
Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, it's fucking funny. God damn, I hope I don't. What the fuck is that movie called now? The one with fucking Jake
Gyllenhaal, bro. I knew it. It's Jarhead is what you're thinking.
Jarhead, brother.
Jarhead, because it wasn't just like all fucking shoot 'em up, bang bang. It's like a lot of fucking like sitting around being bored and shit. And I think that movie really like represents
Wow,
that.
dude, that's awesome. That's
Bro,
wow. Kevin's on the same page. He said that shit too.
When you said that your deployment was like all this gear up and not a whole lot of release, I'm like, bro, that is Jarhead right there. Dude.
Yeah, that was my whole fucking military experience. In all honesty, I was in Japan for my first deployment, and that's when a hurricane hit Sri Lanka. We fucking literally geared all our shit up, ready to fucking go. Like, yeah, we gotta go fucking like help people and all this shit. And then like last minute, they're like, nope, we don't need you anymore. We're like, what the fuck? So we go back to the States, then fucking Hurricane Katrina hits, same exact shit. Like gear up, ready to go, fucking last minute, nope, you're not going. Right. And then it just felt like that was like a common theme in my military career.
Bro, yeah, we had a thing called, I don't say what it's called. It was like a rapid response thing. Basically where someone could ring us up and we'd be wherever on the world in a day. And the amount of times that we had to get everything ready, get geared up, damn near sleeping at the hangar, only to get turned around the last second.
Tearing down helicopters for 14 hours.
With a Chinook helicopter, that's the main one we worked on. It takes about 8 hours to tear it down to get ready to go overseas. And then to build it up takes like 18 hours, bro. So it's not like, oh, we just brought our bags in and we have to take them home. It's like we have to do a shit ton of work because we're tearing down 6 helicopters. And then we get told, oh, actually, guys, we're not sending you. Go ahead and rebuild them.
Then they just tell us Bin Laden's dead and now we got to rebuild them.
Yes, sir. It's like you almost get blue balls or something as well.
Yeah, it's the most demoralizing. Yeah, it's the most demoralizing shit for people that actually want to fucking go do shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, it's like that scene in Jarhead where after all of that shit, he's finally fixing to smoke that guy with his rifle. And then here comes old Colonel Dickhead saying, no, bro, you ain't going to do that.
Colonel Dickhead.
But I have maintained that is the most realistic war movie ever made is Jarhead.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
You're like, what's that guy's name? And I didn't want to say it. But yeah, I knew exactly what you meant, dude.
I knew who it was, the actor was, and then I was like, what the fuck is that movie's name? Yeah.
Where he gets jodied overseas too, that guy, bro.
Join the club.
Yeah. Fall in, bro.
Yeah. 100%.
Like that's what people don't realize. It ain't going over there and kicking ass 24/7. It's like 99% of the time doing nothing, and then maybe 1% you get to do something fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of depressing if you think about it.
Now that we're all good and sad,
but I'm so fucking cool. I'm so cool. Still went overseas, bitch. Fuck you. I deployed and it sucked.
The real lesson is
my life sucked way more than yours ever could, but I'm gonna brag about it anyways because fuck you.
The lesson is to go to sit call when you're in the military, bro. That's what I'll say. Get your shit documented at least.
Yeah. That's very true. Yeah.
It's like, dude, your wrist never hurt, your knee never hurt, your foot never hurt. Like anything on your body, if it hurts, just fucking get it documented. Yeah. Anything, ears, anything. It doesn't fucking matter. Just go get it documented. You got a headache, go tell them.
There is a veteran subreddit that we both use a lot. And they have, if you got a question, they have an answer. Like when your back was hurting, bro, and you were like, I don't know what to do, like go to urgent care or something. You said you typed in back pain in the search bar. It's everyone, bro. There's like 100 threads of people that got back pain, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
what's it called?
It's
I think it's just
Reddit
r/veterans, ain't it?
Yeah, I'll link it right now. But it's a phenomenal resource if you're a veteran, man, because it's just a bunch of vets helping each other out, and they have so many resources.
Yeah, it's just like, and then you're getting the fucking support when you need it. You don't got to wait on the VA. It's like or I got
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, and it's all dudes that are going through the same exact shit. So that's my favorite part about it. Because
Yeah, and what
to
I like,
believe you're the first one, like, get the fuck out of here,
like
bro.
with the disability shit, right? If you don't have 100%, they have the ratings for every single thing. Like they're connected disabilities too, bro. It's a phenomenal resource. Like I know Reddit gets shit on a lot, rightfully so, but this is a phenomenal subreddit. So if you're a vet, you check this shit out.
Yeah, I need to do that because I'm like 80%. No, I'm not even 80. I'm like 60 or 70. So I need.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
gotta,
yeah. If you're overseas, you could easily get 100.
Hold up. I gotta highlight this comment right here. I just noticed that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Perfect evolution of beard growth. What's that?
Yeah, we got Trevor starting out
no.
with his chin hair, me kind of halfway through,
Yeah,
and then a functional beard.
Oh, shout out to the viewers, man. Three viewers the whole show.
Man,
that's good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Because
shout out to you, bro.
We will grow. That's why I like doing this shit, man. Letting people listen to all the bullshit I got to say.
Oh, dude, it's funny, bro.
Yeah, no, this was a perfect episode, man. Thanks for coming on. There's never a dull episode. I feel like it's every single time it's a good one. It's
you guys,
Kevin.
You guys are entertaining. You guys are entertaining. I enjoyed it, so it's super comfortable. Like I feel like we all fed off each other pretty well. So I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, bro. We try to get into tough topics, and that you can't do that if you're uncomfortable with people. So.
Yeah,
and this is just how we are anyway, bro. We're on,
dude. And so that's exactly why I started, dude. I'd like go out with my brother and his friends, and I couldn't be like this, dude. This happened literally fucking a month and a half ago. We go out, we're going to a concert. My brother, this chick comes to meet him. They're doing their thing. We're chilling at the hotel, about to leave for the concert, whatever the fuck it was, and he's showering or some shit. So it's just me and this girl that he met once. And she just met me. And immediately, dude, like 2 minutes into the conversation, I'm talking about the race that shall not be named and like,
oh God,
9/11 being fake. My brother comes out, gets into the middle of the conversation. She's like, well, I'm sorry. Like I brought all this up. I'm talking about my PTSD and shit overseas, everything.
Just met her,
bro. Just met her. And I'm dumping all this shit on her. My brother comes out and she says like, I'm sorry for bringing this shit up. He's like, no, that's just how he is. Like, he just fucking, like, good luck having fucking a surface level conversation with this fucking guy.
No, hell no, bro. You ain't talking about the weather with old Trevor, bro.
No, dude, I hate it, dude. It's the worst. Like, dude, we all know the weather sucks right now. Like, it's fucking raining out. Like, but the Jews?
Oh, come on. Anyway, though, yeah, we tried.
Yeah, great show.
Yeah, phenomenal show. Before we get kicked off YouTube, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Maybe we got a second one in us. We might start like a little second season of returning guests. I think that'll be fun.
Season
2. Yeah, I'm down whenever, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
And I appreciate your openness, bro. That's a huge thing.
That's what makes the show, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like I incriminated myself a couple of times during your show, so it's fucking good.
Dude, they'll lock us all up if they're locking one dude up. All three of us are gonna be in the cell together. We'll be joining the prison like you did with your buddy.
We'll go to
the same prison. Yeah.
Oh, that would be lit, dude.
That might work.
Yeah,
but joining the army with a buddy, there's no way.
Oh, dude. No, sir.
But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Check out the links below. We'll have all his supplements, his coaching, his websites with there. We got new merch and all that stuff online. This hoodie is out. The best hoodie. This hoodie's out. We got new ones in. That's fun to mess around with. We'll be getting more there. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. DMs are always open. If you got to talk, you got to speak about anything, as you could tell on the show. I can be serious if you need a serious ear, but comedy gets us through.
Yes, we reconcile with comedy. So
yeah, we will actually. Real quick side note, that was what my English essay was about. I had to take the English exam, and that I had to write an essay about how comedy helps society talk through tough topics. So that was pretty cool. I was surprised to see a controversial topic like that for like a standard test, but
it's fucking true.
But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. We will catch y'all next time.
Peace out.